here for like 8 years. Come from Volkswagen to Bentleys, little what's your run up cash, double back. Baby, show me what your mama made and make that. Yeah, made that. You got such a pretty face, what I want. Tell her I'm ready, the check coming heavy. I bought them made busy, no, this ain't a Chevy. The king of my city, can't nobody check me. They know where I'm at if they coming to get me. I've been in the pocket like keys in a wallet. If you think you got it, then pull up and bet me. I'm keeping it solid and just being honest. You ain't gotta like me, but gotta respect me, make it. Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I tell shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I'm making that's the team we're gonna keep. Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I tell shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah, I just. You should get out of my way. Don't tell me.
We are just about 10 miles south of downtown. You get a look inside NRG Stadium in Houston, the home of the Texans. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Houston Texans. With my partner, Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. Off we go from Houston. He's across the 20, taking down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go.
First carry now for Alvin Kamara. And he's going to be stopped up at the line to begin this ball game.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 25-yard line.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. 12, 180. Place hot. Hot. 11.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Third down and 9.
12. Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. This one, deep downfield for Chase. That's caught! And he will dive into the end zone. 75 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals will race out to a quick 7-0 edge.
Kevin McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
to the TD. On is McPherson to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
10 at the 45-yard line.
He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. From the gun, here's Stroud. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
3rd down and 12 yards to go.
Here we go. 118.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
And he didn't give the Gunners a chance to get down there and make a play for him. It's into the end zone and a touchback.
On 1, ready?
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Great job here by this linebacker, Mike. There was no reading and reacting. From the snap, he was attacking. Meets the ball carrier right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Let's get set.
Here's Burrow. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Azeez Al-Shai. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they give it to Williams. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
So they try to throw a little bit of a curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now, in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And let's give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it, they were prepared for it, and they held it to a modest game.
Oh, ready? Stop. 18. Let's go. 19 Texans.
On a 2nd down throw for Stroud. That is caught. What a throw. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Houston. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
They think back to their first possession of this game, like it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession, too. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
He'll start at the 2. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. First and 10 now from the 36.
Gun.
Higgins sent in motion. Now Burrow on the bootleg. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
Okay, so what I like here is it's not only a really good play call, but it was really well executed by the quarterback. So they used the bootleg to get their quarterback out of the pocket, change the launch point, and then they pair that with a really nice concept downfield. He uncovers, wide open, nice conversion.
Here we go.
Burrow now to throw on first down. The throw on the run is complete. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
Here we go.
It's a give now to Kamara. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
Throwing is Burrow. Passing right side, and Chase has it. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's 3rd down coming up.
3rd and 3.
I'm wondering. Here we go.
Burrow. That is caught. Finding Higgins. A pickup of 14 as he takes it to the 14.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often. So
here we go.
That might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's get set. Hey, can. Stop.
Now, Burrow. As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face third down and 10. Back to throw, Burrow. That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was third down. What a critical flag. Roughing the passer.
Here we go.
It sets up first and goal. Now, Burrow. Forced to his right. Taking off. And he's in. Joe Burrow. Touchdown, Bengals. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him. And in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 3. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
Here we go. Right.
On first and 10, here's Stroud. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A gain of 2.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
From the 23, here's second and 8.
All right. 18. That's it.
On play action. Stroud. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. Jaden Higgins, the intended receiver. Now it's going to be third down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
18. That's it.
From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. That's caught. It's Dameon Pierce. They get 19 on that pass play. It's good for a Texans first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. If you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
You know, I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
South.
They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And he'll take this up to the 48-yard line. Barrett, harder that time, there to make the play.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. Going up top. That's going to be incomplete. And it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
So the message this coach is sending to his huddle is very clear. It's, hey, guys, I got all the confidence in the world. We're going to be aggressive all day. We're not afraid to fail. We are going to try to score on every possession. And as a player, you can't help but love it.
Again, here's Dillon. And he's going to wind up losing yardage here. And that will take us to the end of the opening quarter of play. It's Bengals football here to begin the second quarter. They are facing a 2nd and long.
Here we go, here we go. Right 80. Right shot.
A draw to Dillon. Yeah. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4. And it leads to 3rd down.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Right 80.
To throw is Burrow. Moving to his left. Oh, trying to keep the play alive, but it is intercepted. Picked off by their rookie linebacker. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Pickup of the 11 yards on that one. 1st down for Houston.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 12 more yards from him there, and another 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal.
we go. 18. What's that?
Pierce. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line. Big play coming up. 3rd and goal.
Lost a yard. It's now 3rd and goal.
Stroud. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. That is Trey Hendrickson in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year. The Texans going to turn things over to their field goal unit. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Texans are back within 4 at 14-10.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
On 2. Let's get set. Can. 11, Thomas. 11.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. That is incomplete. No way to force a football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow to throw. We'll try to set up the screen to Dillon. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long.
Here we go.
Gesicki, the man in motion. Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. Open man, that's Duvernay. A pickup of 15 in the air. It's a Cincinnati 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Straight ahead, they go with Dillon. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a 1st down.
Like the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Here we go. Stop.
They'll work the middle here with Kamara. And that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Ready?
So, from the 37, here's 2nd down and 9.
Gun.
Burrow. This one caught by Chase. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play call. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
On one, right
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Stop.
On the give, this is Kamara. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. Here's a 2nd and 12.
Here we go, here we go. Stop.
Burrow now. To the outside, it's looked in by